Donkey of the Day.
For the Donkey of the Day. That's pretty fun.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Now, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, January 31st goes to a gospel singer named Tina Campbell. One half of the gospel group, Mary Mary. You know, it's the God in me. Now, Tina Campbell is catching heat on social media because she posted a letter on Facebook, and in that letter she said that supporting our celebrity in chief, Donald J. Trump, is the godly thing to do. Why did I just hear a collective, not my God, from millions of our listeners? Like, I literally just heard all of y'all collectively in unison say, not my God, in reference to Tina Campbell saying we should all support Trump and why we should all have faith in him. May I read some excerpts from her letter, please? Huh?
Excerpts?
You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. I'm not an expert in pronouncing anything, but you know what I meant. Okay? Now, Tina Campbell says, I believe that understanding and compassion are absolutely necessary for the progress of all people. Okay, Tina, let's stop there for a second. I agree with you. Understanding, compassion are absolutely necessary for the progress of all people. But Tina, this same administration you praying for, the Trump administration, you need to be telling them that. Okay, we need them to have empathy, compassion, and understanding for the citizens of this country and our Constitution. Okay? Okay. Tina also said, so although I don't always understand or agree with Mr. Donald Trump's politics, perspective, and approach, I believe that the same God that created all of us has deposited greatness inside of him that goes far beyond what many of us have seen and what many of us could imagine. She continues, I believe that all people and all lives matter, including that of Mr. Donald Trump and his family. I believe that the leaders of this nation should protect the opportunity for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness for every single one of its citizens, and I choose to believe that Mr. Donald Trump shares this belief. Tina, you have to turn the TV away from BET's celebration of gospel and turn to CNN, MSNBC, hell, even Fox, okay? Fox News. One look at this past weekend's events and this travel ban that he put on Muslim American citizens, and that should show you that the leaders of our nation currently aren't protecting the lives of all its citizens, okay? Pursuit of happiness for every single one of its citizens, really? Where about? Wherefore art thou was that this weekend, okay? Tina Campbell continues, I choose to stand with him and pray for him because as a follower of Jesus Christ and a firm believer in the Holy Bible, I have been commanded to pray every way you know how, especially for rulers and their governments to rule well. This is the way our Savior God wants us to live. Listen to me. Listen. This is exactly why I'm spiritual and not religious, okay? Religion was created to keep the oppressed loving and forgiving their oppressor. You can't even be mad at Tina because it's not her fault. She's just regurgitating the slave teachings that have been passed down for years. This is systemic, okay? This is why I wanted everyone to see Birth of a Nation by Nate Parker, because it showed how the slave master used Nat Turner to go around and preach the Bible to his fellow slaves, okay? Ephesians 6:5. Slaves, obey your earthly masters with respect and fear and with sincerity of heart, just as you would obey Christ. Go watch Birth of a Nation on demand for me, please, and get a quick lesson to see how religion was used to keep slaves oppressed. But see, this is what Tina Campbell needs to know. Yes, we are all children of God, but Satan has a kingdom too. And we can all submit our will to God, or we can submit our will to Satan. And when those amongst us submit their will to Satan, we must do what Ephesians 6:11-12 says to do, and that's put on the full armor of God, because our struggle is not against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the powers of this dark world. Okay? God ain't no punk. God is a gangster. Nor does God want us all to kumbaya, hakuna matata with Satan, okay? Tina, the same way you and the other Mary recognize the God in me, you got to recognize the Satan in the person too. Now, Tina concludes her long-ass Facebook post by saying, I choose to believe that America is great, always has been great, and is becoming a greater nation because it is in God we trust. He is the founding father of this nation, and there is no failure in him. I choose to believe that the people led by Donald Trump, united under God, will never be defeated. I agree, Tina. And God we should trust absolutely. I fear God, not government. But let me tell you something. A people led by Donald Trump, united under God, will only work if our celebrity in chief opens his heart to the Lord and starts letting God and not Steve Bannon guide his steps. Please give Tina Campbell the biggest hee-haw, please.
All right. Well,
and I ain't no preacher.
We know.
I don't go to church on Sundays. I need to. Salute to my man Collins. He keep trying to get me to come out, but I be tired on Sunday morning. But God knows my heart.
God knows your heart.
See,
go stream it online.
I ain't got time for that. See, I wake up sometimes and God just be speaking through me. God just spoke through me just now. That's all. He just spoke through me to talk to Tina Campbell. Listen to a heathen, okay?
The Breakfast Club.